Today is the beginning of a future full of bright promise. It's touching to see a couple like you two, so clearly bursting with their love for each other, filled with giggles and warmth and a special kind of happiness, filled with the hope of a bright future together, where every dream is a dream for two.
In August, would you believe it's actually 30 years that we've actually been married? And what I would like to do is take this opportunity to thank my darling wife for a beautiful daughter and a very handsome son and a beautiful family. Leonie, I just wonder where the years have gone. Doesn't seem that long ago that you were actually born. Definitely one of the happiest days of my life, when you took your first breath and you peed on my wife. I remember when you used to dance while standing on my feet. It was around the same time that you started Busy Bees. You said, "I'm not going back there none days." That brought me to my knees.
Lastly, my biggest thank you to my mum and dad. This day wouldn't be possible without all the hard work and effort that you've put into getting the house and garden ready, and for putting up with my constant moods and for me changing my mind every 2 seconds on what I wanted to do. I really can't thank you both enough for everything you've done for me, not only for today but for the last 27 years.
The first time I met Leo, they had to bring Leo's Great Dane Cleo just to break the ice. There was no need, as I liked you from the day one, and you have bring so much happiness to my daughter.
Then we realised that she must have met someone very special. We didn't realise just how special that someone was until we saw them together. Leo, if I had to pick the perfect partner for you, it would be one too. I have never saw you happier. You look at Sophie the way you used to look at me when you donned the crocodile shoes.
To be one of Sophie's friends is to absolutely know true friendship. A woman who will go to the end of the earth for those that she loves. And for that reason and so many others, we are so proud to stand next to you today, seeing you marry the love of your life and getting all the happiness you deserve. So, for the woman who spends her life thinking of others, today is all about you.
Sophie is one of the kindest persons I know. She would do anything to help anyone. She would drop everything at a moment's notice. I have seen this so many times when things have been difficult in people's lives, and Sophie has been there to help. Sophie, these past few years you have been such a different person, with smiles and happiness since you and Leo fell in love. You are two loving stars, and when we look up into the sky, you have just created a new and a very special constellation.
Dad. Oh God. I don't even know where to start. You are the pillar and backbone of our family, and you're just the kindest, most gentle, and also secretly a very funny man. You're the first one I call with every disaster, and no matter what, you're there. Thank you so very much for all your support and help to make this day possible. You're truly one of a kind. I promise to always still be your little girl.
To have Sophie in my life means she will always ask about me, even whilst her own life is hectic and stressful. You give me so much and deserve so much in return. You are so lucky to find a partner who is also your best friend, and I don't think either of you could have found a better friend and partner for life. Sophie, I love you so much, and I'm so honored to be a bridesmaid for you today. Leonie, I can say that I see you as a sister already, and so happy you are officially one today.
To my mum. We always say that we are each other's rocks, but that is what you are to me. You're the one that keeps me grounded. You're the rock that holds me steady. And I can't even see this page anymore. And you are who I learned to be strong from. We are so incredibly close, and I'm so thankful for your support and our relationship every day. You've been Leo and I's biggest fans and always supported us. I pray one day I have the relationship with my children that you and I have. Thank you for everything you do for me and for us as a couple. I love you more than you'll ever know.
Well, good afternoon to you all, and a very, very warm welcome to this spectacular setting where a little over 90 years since the last nuptials at Altry's Kirk, we've come to share in the happiness of Sophie and Leonie's wedding day. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, and of two people who are in it forever. Leo, you make me laugh until I can't breathe. You make me smile every day, and thinking about our life together makes me so warm and happy. Soph, I love you because you are the most caring and thoughtful person I know, and you make me feel so loved every single day. I, Sophie Bowering, accept you, Leonie Simpson, in marriage, to be my wife. I, Leonie Simpson, accept you, Sophie Bowering, in marriage, to be my wife. You've made the promises that will take you over the threshold into your shared future and exchanged rings as symbols of those promises. It now gives me the very greatest of pleasure to declare that you are married, and I now pronounce you wife and wife. Please share a kiss.
Can there be anything more beautiful than young love? There is a more beautiful thing. It is the spectacle of two old people finishing their journey together on that path. Their hearts are physically bowed and tired, but still strong with love and devotion. Yes, there is a more beautiful thing than young love. Old love. And that is what I wish for you both. Old love.
On behalf of my wife and I, but we'd like to say a massive thank you to every single one of you for making such a huge effort to be here and be part of our special day. I guess I should start by thanking my beautiful wife for agreeing to spend the rest of her life with me. Thank you, honey. I know I'm a pain in the ass 99% of the time, but as we all know, I take the bins out, so does it really matter? No, I don't think so.
We're a little bit nervous. We've been kept up most of the nights for the past few months, just to make sure that we can give the best speech possible for Leo and Soph. So here goes. Raise your glasses. Thanks for coming. Ever since that moment, a strong friendship was made, and I couldn't have asked for a better pal. From that moment onwards, we would spend our Wednesday evenings travelling up to Elgin to train in the regional programme while sitting watching dodgeball with a bag full of food, snacks, just in case we ever got stranded for a week. P.S. Massive shout out to Big Simo for enduring all those epic journeys. Simo! 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 Simo!
If nobody met me today, you'll know me from the one that fell down the aisle. I've heard that I really brought it back, so she always keeps us safe. And the one time I do remember when she came to my rescue was I was walking home alone after a night out, had the highest heels on, and y'all know I don't do well in heels anyway, so I fell on the ground, decided not to get back up, flung my heels as far as I could throw them, and then I just heard a voice behind me going, "Get in the car." And I turned round and Keith and Leonie had drove up to me and took me home, but I don't know where you were today, Keith. I really needed you and you didn't come through.
I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together with little feeder chops and how many more dogs I can persuade you to let us have. Maybe babies, maybe. We'll see what happens. I haven't got the parts, but whatever. Anyway.
Can you all please be upstanding and make plenty of noise for the Simpson Bowrings?
I almost get slagged off from my friends for saying how much I speak to my sister, because it is every single day, quite often more than once a day, that me and Sophie will phone each other or text each other. But she's genuinely not just my sister, like she is my best friend. Sorry, Molly. And she is the best human ever. The one thing I said to Leo before the hen and before the wedding was, let's get my sister trained up because she cannot handle her drink. So, we like to drink with Sophie because Sophie is our mate. And when we drink with Sophie, she gets it done in 8, 7, yay!
Thank you for joining me. I'm Esme, this is Megan, and we are as surprised as you guys are that we are sober enough to do this speech. So, Megan's going to take it away.
While out one night, Sophie bumped into a potential suitor who she used to know. Having lost sight of him in the club, she proceeded to message him on Facebook to try and meet up again. Unbeknown to Sophie, she had actually created a group chat with said suitor, but had also somehow managed to include her long-term ex-boyfriend's mum into the conversation. While they continued to message long into the night, the ex-boyfriend's mum was a fly on the wall reading everything. It's safe to say that Sophie hasn't lived that one down.
Soph, you're an absolutely amazing person. Someone that we feel lucky to call our best friend. You're kind, strong, and gently fierce. Leo, look after our girl, because if you don't, you've been acquainted with Fence Right Hook. We adore you both and wish you a life of love, happiness, and babies small enough to fit through Sophie's puppet diameter. Congratulations, Mrs. and Mrs. Simpson Barry.